Welcome to Prism of Torah with Rabbi Saf Aaron Prisman, engaging Divrei Torah, packed with stories and practical insights. Find us wherever you get your podcasts or at prismoftorah.org.
I would like to end with a story that I think brings out this point to a certain extent. This is a true story that happened in 1967. Sam Zeitlin crossed the finish line first at the US Olympics pre-trials. Arms raised in triumph, but instead of receiving his trophy, the judges disqualified him on a technicality, which was that his hands weren't on the handlebars at the moment he crossed. The crowd knew exactly what was going on. This was total 100% antisemitism at its best. Most people would have probably accepted defeat, but Sam made a different choice. If this is how they treat a Jew in America, he thought, I'll show the world what we can do. He flew to Israel and began training for the Israeli Olympics cycling team. Every morning, 5 a.m., he climbed the steep hills, entering Yerushalayim, pushing his body to its limits. I'm not going to be a victim, he told himself. I'm going to be a victor. During his time in Israel, Sam took a job teaching at a religious school. There he met Rabbi Gershon Rabinowitz from Bnei Brak, who invited him for Shabbos. That weekend changed everything. He experienced the beauty of Shabbos for the first time and committed to keeping it. Then came the moment he'd worked for. Sam qualified for the 1972 Israeli Olympics cycling team, his dream within reach, but the Israeli Olympics committee told him competition would be held on Shabbos. He pleaded with the officials, after months of training, after everything he'd sacrificed, they refused to accommodate him. Sam faced his greatest test. He told the rabbi, my whole life I wanted the gold medal for the Jewish people, but my gold medal for Hashem is Shabbos. That's bigger than my whole cycling career. As a result, Sam withdrew from his team. Without him, the entire Israeli cycling team pulled out of the Munich Olympics, where we all know terrorists murdered 11 Israeli athletes in 1972. Shabbos had saved his life. Through conscious choice over natural desire, he transformed defeat into eternal victory.
This concludes another episode of the Prism of Torah. Thank you for tuning in today. We hope you enjoyed it and learned something valuable. If you did, please subscribe to the podcast and give a 5-star rating. You can also find this podcast wherever you get your podcasts or our own website, prismoftorah.com, where we have a full archive of all our past episodes. We would like to thank Yona Vefa for the recording equipment and Eli Podcast Productions for handling all our post-podcast productions. Join us next week for another enlightening conversation on the Prism of Torah.